encoder tonight, so hopefully we won't have any problems with a lag or a buffer. So tonight we've got ourselves 3 more cases of Ghostbusters. This is cases 14, 15, and 16. We'll do each video, will be 3 separate videos, one for each case, just because of how long it takes to open one of these. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. Thank you to them, as always. And my daughter numbered them for me, so they're just going to go 1, 2, and 3. And don't forget, when you get on the watch, make sure you post your name so we all know who we're talking with.
That was horrific.
And we're going to start just like we do with all these other cases, since so many of them seem to be the same exact layout, where the sketch and the autograph are in the same spot. So we'll do the middle row first. See what we have.
You gotta get in all of them.
One good thing so far is that these first few packs, they're not. No, spoke too soon. I was going to say they weren't sticking, but so much for that.
Hit them again, hit them again.
So foil. Out of the way.
I hit one. I'm not going to. Alright, that's my.
There's our autographs. So that was out of order.
Yeah, they. Alright. Well, where are we getting spikes from? We get spiders.
One second. Okay. So since we got the autograph, oh sorry, Ernie Hudson.
Which one? Oh, yeah, right.
Let me move my light.
One's, I'm pretty sure, behind the tree, 15. I hit him once.
I guess I won't have an autograph 2 packs down on this side.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it went through my window. No way.
Sorry about that. My son doesn't know how to be quiet.
But I need a med kit.
And there's our sketch. Who do we get? Rustico, Lumen.
I had a wall with 2 windows. He shot the rocket through the window.
So we're up to 5 watchers and not one person's posting. Hey, how you doing there, Blue Jays?
Try and get under the mountain.
Welcome, welcome to the addiction of group breaks.
On the med kit.
And when you get a chance, I know I've said it, I'm sure I've said it in, well, I say it in my instructions and everything. Don't forget to subscribe to, there's a category that says get to know your group break hosts, and then you'll see one with my name on it. That's where I'll post up all my breaks. Now, ones like these Ghostbuster ones, they fill really quick, so sometimes they're full before I can even post. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel too. Alright, so we got the Rustigo Lumiso no so I always forget how you pronounce his last name. There's his sketch.
Right here.
So we did not get a an animated cell or a slide, ectoplasm slide.
I say we, I probably say on the red bill.
At the end of it all, we should have 10 autographs, 10 sketches, 8 animated slides, 1 or 2, or excuse me, animated cells, 1 or 2 of the ectoplasm slides. That varies. Still doing the first row, the middle row first. Like I was saying, most of the boxes, the sketch. Now that first box was completely out of whack, but I mean, I probably opened up over 20 cases of this stuff, and on most of them, the sketch is always the right row, third pack from the bottom. The autograph is left row, second pack down. Okay, animated cell. And then the middle, the cell, the slide, they kind of go anywhere, but usually they'll be in the middle.
Knock one, knock one. Finish. Give you one.
So, Blue Jays, do you have anything in particular that you're hoping to get out of the breaks? If there's a particular, there's our autograph, Arsenio Hall, with a little inscription, love ya.
I ate.
Yes, standard. He's the most inscribed guy in this product.
I'm gonna message him and say you won. No, Alex, I have 1 health. And I had 8 kills. Don't forget the 8 kills part.
Do you know Andy, who's Bearman, and Logan, who's Dr. Ghostbuster? I don't know, like the collecting circle of the Ghostbuster product. Because I know Dr. Ghostbuster, he had just posted recently that he has finally gotten 1 sketch of every single artist that was on the list.
Is he better than me?
I always forget who the one guy was he was missing. Oh yeah? That's funny. I mean, it's a fun product, Ghostbusters. Especially, you know, you need something that's just different. I mean, it's not It wasn't super expensive. The only thing I wish they would have done is, since they do redemptions for a lot of their other stuff, they should have done redemptions and gotten full cast. You know, the main four, or even if you added six. Well, I never bothered to look to see if there's a Rick Moranis autograph even on eBay to buy. I mean, I know he's, you know, he went private, but I mean, you could get certified autographs of Ramis and Murray, and obviously you got Aykroyd and Hudson.
I don't have any games. You have two? I don't know if these are his dad's.
And just to add on to what we expect out of a case, the foil parallels. There's our sketch, which I hopefully, knock on wood, we're out of that run where we had a few cases that didn't have any of them in there. I mean, Cryptozoic definitely took care of us.
I don't know if this is paperwork.
Alright, that's Alan Wayne Myers. Wonder if this is going to be a Winston case. First two boxes, both sketches are of Winston, one animated, one a live action version. And then the first two autographs we pulled were animated and live action autographs with Arsenio Hall and Ernie Hudson. That animated cell would have been a Winston too. That would have really been a Winston case. Yeah, I mean, I've obviously seen my share of sketches. Can't remember who it was that did it now, but somebody did the one sketch of Winston from Ghostbusters 2, where the train was gonna go. And it was like him frozen in fear when he was in the subway. That was really nice. Alright, so if we keep going the way the first two boxes were,
Why does it look like
we
this?
should be getting our autograph in the next pack or two. Somewhere near the bottom. And there it is. Alright, so we're out of order.
So high.
Here's our animated cell, demon bat thing.
Alright,
I never watched the cartoon. It came out pretty long after I was watching cartoons. Forgot to ask, is the audio and video okay? Dave Coulier. See my little bar at the top is yellow. It's kind of like orange instead of green. So I want to make sure that the streaming and the audio are okay. What's it, a holiday or something? Drinking since 1.
Great. I'm working on it. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't quite get this thing down. Everything was going so good, and then whatever happened with YouTube, with the Extreme, which the encoder I was using, I'm just not good enough with computers to know what the hell I'm doing. I just figured you were drinking because Man U terminated Zlatan's contract so he could come over to the MLS and retire like all the other old timers.
Hey. I don't know.
I'm not putting any audio on in the background. I don't know if there's any issues watching the last couple of videos, but they all mention that there's copyrighted material being broadcast over them. So I didn't want to take any chances.
No, I just
Here's our sketch.
Done stuff in games.
Oh. We pulled 2 of this guy in the last break.
What are you going to give me? Let me keep it easy. And I need 50 flowers for a trade.
All right, our sketch
I can get stuff
is
that's worth 25.
Dan Schaefer. So in this case, so far, the second or third pack from the bottom in that row has had the autograph. So I'll start with the left row.
How's that, Alex?
I don't know if you read the beginning of the thread, the chat here, Andy, but Adam here is the guy who traded Logan his last sketch he needed. He's another Ghostbusters super collector like you two guys are.
So what was the other thing you gave me? Oh, what camo? I can't hear you.
There's our sketch. So that went out of order. Marco Carrillo.
Where do I go? Where do I find whatever the hell you gave me?
Well, it's been the next 2 days were nice enough, and the sun was full blast, so most of the snow's gone. It really wasn't that much snow. It's because it was so wet and heavy that the amount of trees that have fallen down around here is crazy. So it just was taking out power lines all over the place.
I'm ready.
Well, you should see the pile of base sets that I have, because a few of the guys that are in these breaks, they don't want them anymore. So I have a buddy of mine who's a camp counselor, so I give him,
Try and get a streak on him.
whenever I get extra base sets, I usually just end up giving them to him. Even he's running out of space for them all, because he's got to hold on to them until the summer.
One of them's a master. I'm back.
So you can donate them. You know, the only thing, and it does make sense, you know, you got to be extra careful is with the base sets, is if you're going to give them someplace where they're going to go to kids, don't give them the quotes insert set, because one of the quotes is kicked his ass part. Some parent might not appreciate that.
No, apparently. Well, the hell did you see? It's in the middle.
Oh, this is our first no autograph box. Yeah. Alright, so let's do the right row first. Yeah, but to finish what you were asking me, Andy, is the snow. So it's actually pretty much more than half of it's gone already. It's still done enough damage that there's an animated cell. Our power came back on, I think, around 12:30 my time in the morning, so I was already asleep by then. You don't realize how boring life must have been before there was TV and internet. Oh my God.
That was me. That was such a good chase at the time. Up. Hey, blew me up. That's what I need. Okay, Alex. Are you done? Twice? I saved it.
Yeah, you're not used to the rain. I mean, the snow. You just have rain every day. God, when I watch the Prem on Saturday mornings, I think I could count on one hand how many games haven't had rain on
I
them.
don't need this thing. I don't. That was me.
Here's our sketch. Kleber Lima.
Okay. That was me. Alright, we need offense, AJ. Go up.
So what format of media are you involved in, Andy? You work for, what was the paper that, oh Jesus, what's that guy's name?
Yep.
I'm drawing a blank now.
Warm-up team. Warm-up team.
He had his own talk show. He was a judge on America's Got Talent. Oh, okay.
Can you guys step it up? I'm trying to keep my gold one. You know, 4 cities out here.
It was like your trash paper or something. Oh, God, what was that guy? I can't. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of his name.
Alex, you left them. You left the game.
No, not him.
Okay.
No, this guy, he ran a newspaper in London, and then I feel like he got in trouble. Then he came over. Simon Cowell, he judges the show now. It was before Simon Cowell was Howard Stern, and then before Howard Stern was this guy.
For what?
Oh, it's gonna kill me. I'll have to actually look it up. All right, autograph is Larry King. And sketch I said was Kleber Lima. See, now it's killing me. I gotta look that up real quick. See, these are the things that get me sidetracked.
I'm with Carla. What do you want? What do you want? Well, what do you want? Because I have a lot of things. Like 100 things. Well, I want some of my best stuff.
Piers Morgan. That's what I was trying to think of.
Well, cancel the search. Cancel the search.
Didn't he like run a newspaper?
How many games? Wait, this is competitive, so let's try. Okay. Alright, we're attacking orange.
There's our sketch. I'll have to compare that to the artist list. That does not look familiar to me. First name looks like it begins with the letter J, though. And it's definitely a take on it. I've never seen a sketch like that one before. Alright, let's... And since you guys have seen so many of these, I'll do that. And while I'm doing that, I'll jump over to the artist list. Because that's just not ringing a bell to me, that one that I've gotten. Let's see,
What is she not in that? Including me.
Maybe that's not a J. Alright, well anyway. So it's a surfing ghost.
Who assisted that? That was a great pass.
Oh. He wrote it on the front.
I had a
John O'Hinger.
It was good.
Is he on the list?
I would have done better, but it was good.
John, oh, it's Ottinger. Yeah. Whoop, off to the side, sorry.
Like Lutheranism? Does she have her own religion?
I looked at the back without looking at the front, and he had his name spelled out right there. Name does not ring a bell to me at all. Like I mean, maybe I got one in the past, but I don't remember getting one in any of the recent cases. So, and you guys would know better than me how rare any one artist might be. There's a stretched out Slimer. Stay Puft versus a robot. That sounds like a fun one.
Oh, is that going in? Wait, AJ, what is Carol Keith? I looked at that backwards goal.
Laura Summer.
I might.
Here's our... I gotta tell you, I pull the same patches every single case. Ortiz. Now, this case, the stuff is in the wrong order compared to other ones, but it's always... it's Ortiz, Griffin, Alexander, and Spangler. Or wait, Ortiz... Or is it Melnitz?
Well, how do you say that?
It's like, for at least the last half a dozen cases, you get the exact same patches in each case. And then it's like you get the Vankman, Zedmore in one case.
I am too freaking good.
Yeah, yeah, the Walking Janine.
How good am I this game? Very.
She must have walked 100,000 miles in this cartoon.
That's good enough.
I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but if you check a couple cases back, it wasn't a spectral, but it was like one of the Ghostbusters, I think, was getting electrocuted.
Yeah.
You guys have so many of these cells, you could probably make a flip book. Turn it back into a cartoon.
Why is that?
You do that too. Yeah, I just driving annoying. Alex, honestly, if you want to give it to me, you gotta. Yo, AJ, let me see the tree. Yeah, I never got to give you mine.
It kind of reminds me with all the cells. I don't think I remember seeing too many of like Ecto 1. I think I've only pulled a handful of those.
Ready. Okay. That in the car. Or hold on now. Alright, that's worth a lot. That's worth a lot, isn't it? No. No, where's the car?
Another junkie. Well, Andy, aren't you the one that got what's his username? Eclipse to Evolve. He's the one that said he's a friend of yours. Here's another cowboy guy. A full. Are you gonna like enter in contests and stuff? Ivan Reitman. And like a lot of guys built the like the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Venkman patch. be, well, it was an E-Pack exclusive, wasn't it? The Alien set. I mean, and just whatever people posted online for it, I haven't actually seen any. I did a couple of packs of Marvel Masterpieces. Oh, it was physical first?
I gave all my Cryptozoic. Yeah.
Alright, so no sketch in that one. I know I saw a lot of the main cast had signed for it. I mean, I saw, pretty sure, well, I know I saw Sigourney Weaver, Yaphet Kotto. I think I saw Tom Skerritt. I might be getting my two sets mixed up, but I thought they had the one, like the autograph with the dog tags. That was kind of cool. Yeah, it is crazy. It's a shame when you see somebody go young. Holy guacamole, what's this? Ah, nice sketch, real nice. I'm gonna make you guys wait. I don't know, most of you can see, you'll be able to see the name on the back of it, so you'll know it's a good quality sketch. You know, one of these days, Andy, I think I'm gonna hit you up for some help. One of the few sets I ever collected was Doctor Who Battles in Times. Says the game cards, and I never finished my set. And it's a huge set too. It's over 1,000 cards. I think I maybe need like 100 cards in total, not counting some of the. Apparently, there's like all kinds of variants and stuff. But it's so hard to find clean copies. Just two of the same guy. I don't know what kind of, like, you know, stores there are that might have singles of that. I don't think I'm going to find myself over in the UK anytime soon. It was only sold in the UK. I don't think I have. I've got a box with some in it, but I can't get to it easily enough. And my set's in a binder over on the other side of the room. Yeah, apparently there was like a magazine, like a Doctor Who magazine, and you'd get a packet in the magazine. And then, you know, I guess they were really cheap. Like it was only like $1 a pack. I have no idea where you'd Maybe you get them like at convenience stores or something. I don't know, whatever your equivalent to, 7-Eleven or maybe even like in Walmart. Is that what it was? I don't remember. Again, somebody sent me one, and then there was like, I've got like a collector TARDIS that you could get, like it came with like a dozen packs in it, and there's maybe like 7 series, give or take. That was before Topps had the license, so that was the only kind of card they had. No, I don't hate you. A lot of people don't like it. It's just I grew up on it. They used to play it on, I don't know where you're at, Adam. I don't remember your your location, but our local, like NPR kind of station, TV station, we had like the New Jersey network, and he used to play them. So I remember watching. Oh, whoops! Oh, sorry, almost forgot. Check this bad boy out. Scott Houseman. I'll get even closer. See, looks like a little. Okay, good. A little speck of dust on him. It's a pretty nice sketch right there. So are you east or west Pennsylvania? Are you closer to Philly or Pittsburgh? Trying to think where. We'll go for the middle row again.
Way to go.
Oh, okay. I live not quite a half an hour outside of Atlantic City, on some relatively far south.
I've never heard someone so excited over a pit.
Thought that was spoiled there for a second.
Look at this shot. Just creeping it in.
There's our autograph.
Only the coolest kid you'll
Harris Yulin.
Let's start off. Who's Verizon?
There's Stance. Alright, so we have
I guess you can pronounce it that way.
3.5 boxes to go. We still have not pulled a slide, so we'll do that. Hey, believe me, I don't mind. I just enjoy opening cards. And these are a lot easier to sort than the Star Wars cards from Topps.
That looks more like a neck ornament.
Well, we might have to. We'll try. Bad news is, I think I'm going to have to, if we do any more, I'm going to have to limit Logan a little bit. A couple people got shut out. They didn't really complain or anything, but, they said it would have been nice to get in on it. So I might have to maybe keep him down to say 8 spots. And then if it's not full after, the way these things are going, if it's not full after 24 hours, then he can get his other 4. Sketch.
Oh, you're pissing me. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's why he can get a good share of them. I don't think he'll mind too much, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Because then after him, you, Nabsy, somebody else usually gets like 5 spots.
I miss Dowdy. Myra hyphen. I got 5 flower V-Bucks.
Could be worse though. You gotta just look at whenever I join a break. You see where my spots end up. I get killed every time. Alright, sketch.
Oh, Verizon.
Is that Leon Brajos? Cool sketch. I like the ones he did. Those ones, they were kind of like that muted color.
48. Verizon had it.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly I haven't paid that close attention. I know we pulled a ton of Kleber Limas.
We need Mitch Aquino. Do you have any Mitch Aquino on this? I don't. He's a living legend, Sarah. How you doing? That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Of what meat? I'm not sure. What are you referring to? Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I missed the one post above it. Here's some other, I don't know what he is. There's got to be a slime in this box.
Hey, watch out. Chad win the match. No, I did not say Cortana. Not even close.
another one of these oddball guys. Now this is a sketch artist that I can pretty much guarantee I never pulled. I'm just gonna put them right there. Might as well. Boxes to go to get a slide. Guess we won't be getting 2 slides in this one. Alright, we'll start with our autograph. Walter Peck.
Nice aerial hit, AJ.
And our sketch is a sugar fueled. Like I said, I am almost positive I have never pulled sugar fueled.
Now, Alex, you're better than me because I'm a pretty darn good Fortniter. If we play squad,
I can guarantee though that in the this is case 14 now. In these 14, I definitely have not gotten him. Can't remember how many I opened when it's first released. All right. So we're still looking for our slide. Printing plate. Which I know aren't guaranteed. There's our slide. I mean, it is only a standard, but you know, I was just wondering where he was. Annie Potts. Yep. Last case we opened, we got 2 slides, and neither of them was the standard. I was shocked.
Everyone else is limited just like Safari. Yeah, they got the posters. And Nickelodeon. Gotta have Nickelodeon. Alright, then.
The fact that we only got 3 of the patches, gonna have to guess that we're not getting another slide, that we're gonna get a patch. Now, one other little theory that I wanted to check on. Like I said, this case, the hits are all in different spots than what they're used to. But as far as I can tell, in every case, the Ackroyd autograph is in one of the top 2 boxes. Now, I didn't pay enough attention to figure out which one of the 2, but the fact that we got Annie Potts means that if there's an autograph in here, this is going to be the Ackroyd box. Just always seemed to be. Now, we're probably going to end up with John Rothman now, because I said that, but we shall see.
I got this coming. Jugular here.
Sketch.
Alright, you're fresh.
That's fine. Focus right away.
You do it to do at the same time.
You know what I was thinking with all these base sets? Not that I would ever take away from somebody's. I mean, what the guy does is amazing, but there's a guy on the site who does. He makes collages. Yeah, no problem. Where he uses common baseball cards to make like full like 2 foot by 3 foot.
You're saying him, but we're not seeing anything.
And here's another Slimer. I wonder if you could do a a Ghostbusters version of that and somehow figure out the right colors and
Alright, if we don't win and we have a component of 35 kills,
you know, just real quick, I want to see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so there's definitely there's only 9, so there should be an autograph in here.
You already know 80% of your wins you died in the beginning were carried.
Here's the autograph. I did not see who it is.
Today.
Like I said, now I think I jinxed this.
It's the Jubilator?
Alexander Patch. I'm not even gonna bother.
That's what I meant. I'll get the house on the corner on the east side. No,
That it is.
you won't. I'm gonna land at the house across the street from you guys then. Okay, somebody had ideas there. Oh, someone. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nope.
How do we do?
I got
No, Bobby Brown. No Dan Aykroyd. It happens.
You got him?
He's almost one per case. All right, Leo Perez. Yeah, Mr. Whitney Houston. All right, sketch recap. So you just saw the Leo Perez. I'll do the sugar fueled. That I believe is a pretty rare one. Here's Leon Brajos. It was a good sketch. He's not all that uncommon. Crazy sketch. Scott Houseman. And then who was this one again? This is that Ottinger guy. First time I pulled him.
Can I speak? You already got 2 of the new shotgun.
All right, then we'll just go through Kleber Lima,
Yeah,
Marco Carrillo,
double heavy.
Dan Schaefer, the Alan Wayne Myers, pretty good Winston, and Rustico Luminoso, however you pronounce their name. Okay, so that is it for case 14. I'm going to stop recording so I can save that first case's video. I'll move this stuff off to the side, and then on to case 15 we go. And just so you know, especially for you, Adam, since you're new to our breaks, I will, by the time I finish all 3 of these cases, it's going to be pretty late, and tomorrow my son's got a game 2 hours away from where we live, up in Basking Ridge. So I'm going to try and scan as much as I can tonight, but I probably won't finish the scans until tomorrow night by the time I get home. Probably be 5, 6 o'clock before I get home. So that was it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a few minutes.